In this video, I'm going to be covering at least 5 different penny stocks, probably more than that. I'll be covering some of the hottest plays and the most important stocks to watch going into next week, as these plays are completely filled with catalysts. First stock I want to talk about is ticker INTZ. Last video I talked about how insiders were loading up. One insider bought 500,000 shares just for around 30 cents or just over 30 cents. And just 2 days after that, we had another insider buy $211,000 worth of shares. So this is very big and a very positive sign going into next week. And all this is happening as earnings are supposed to be coming out on Tuesday and after hours, and a very big conference call held after. Are they going to talk about these 4 new contracts signed? They just signed a contract worth $5 million, a multi-year contract with a very big telecommunications company, and they have 4 other contracts that I do think were signed in Q3. A lot is going on with this cybersecurity play right here, which is one of the hottest sectors to be in as of right now. So Intrusion Inc is definitely one you have to watch. This one just bounced off a triple bottom just around 28 cents. I called this one at 40 cents. It went all the way up to 60 cents and now back down at 48 cents as of right now. Ticker INTZ is one you definitely have to watch going into next week that I think can continue to go up. Next play I want to talk about is ticker CTM, which is another, one of the biggest and hottest cybersecurity small cap plays in the entire market. I did call this one at 25 cents. It went all the way up to a high of 60 cents. Since I called it out, so this one did reach 60 cents, went all the way back down, bounced off support just around 27 cents or something like that. And then last Friday, this one did go up 30%. So it has some really good momentum going into next week with earnings coming out on Tuesday. And earnings are expected to be very good. And if they are positive, I think this one could go back up to 60 cents or maybe even past that level if they do, announce some more PRs or a catalyst. They did implement around $8 million plus in annual cost reductions, which will start to show in Q3 earnings, which are coming out on Tuesday, like I said. And this should really start to show in Q4 even more. So Q3 earnings, if they are positive, I think this one could go back up to 60 cents or could double. They have around $400 million in their business opportunity pipeline and another $100 million plus in their current backlog of orders. This company is filled with government and military contracts. So it's probably the hottest, small cap cybersecurity play in the entire market. And there's a lot of pending contracts, a lot of announcements, a lot of catalysts that could be announced with earnings. So this is definitely probably the hottest cybersecurity play to watch going into next week that I could see going to 60 cent plus if everything does line up right. Stock we want to talk about is ticker NFTG. Currently trading at 33 cents. I did call this one at 35 cents and went all the way up to $1.05 and now could be bottomed out just around 30 cents. They have a tiny $4 million market cap and they are trying to dominate a $300 billion plus industry. They're in the NFT gaming industry and they have a lot of pending announcements. They've been silent for the last month, so volume has really died out. But with any announcement and any catalyst announced, this one could easily spike back up. From 30 cents, it is extremely undervalued. They have enough cash on hand to really get them through the next year or maybe even more than that. And this is because of their very low cash burn rate. And they do have some cash on hand. So, this is definitely one you have to watch. For NFTG, the NFT Gaming Company Inc., trading at 33 cents, is definitely one you have to watch that. I did cover in the past at 35 cents. I called it. It went all the way up to $1.05. You guys saw that right there. And it went all the way back down. Volume died out. Company has been silent, but they do have around, 15 games they are working on. So I'm expecting any announcement very soon from this company, as they haven't really said anything since October 17th, which is, just almost a month ago. They have pretty much no liabilities, only $300,000 in total liabilities. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros when looking at these numbers right here. And they have around, $5.3 million in total assets, $1.7 million cash on hand, and another $3.5 million in short-term investments, which can be sold and used as cash. So, they really have enough cash to, get them through the next year without any dilution. I'm not saying they won't do it, but they really don't have a need to if they don't want to, because they have a very low cash burn rate. And they have a lot of stuff they're working on. They've just been silent, so volume has died out. So, this is when you have to watch. That could easily go back to 50 cent plus, or even more with some very big news or updates or any catalyst that comes out. Is still one you have to watch that, fundamentally is extremely undervalued and they have a lot of stuff going on. So definitely one you have to watch. Next stock I want to talk about is SDOT Corporation, Sedock Group Inc., ticker SDOT, trading just around 70 cents as of right now. And this one has a lot of big catalysts coming out right now. Tiny $30 million market cap. They did $212 million in revenue for the first quarter of 2023, and then $160 million in revenue for the second quarter of 2023. And this was actually their first profitable quarter, I think, in terms of net income. Revenue did go down from, the first quarter to the second quarter, but this is because they were really working on their margins, trying to get rid of some restaurants that are not profitable or just slowing them down. So a lot of operational changes here to really fix their business. and stuff like that, work on their margins and their profitability. So that's why revenue went down, but margins did go up. Either way, for the first half of 2023, they've already done well over $370 million in total revenue. It's had their first profitable quarter, and they are only trading at a $30 million market cap, trading under 70 cents as of right now. So fundamentally, they are extremely undervalued, but looking at their share structure, they only have 46 million outstanding shares, but one big concern is this will go up. They do have funding agreements that will change this, and some other agreements based on their profitability that helps them achieve profitability and jump their revenue up. They have another deal that will make this go up a little, and some warrants you do have to worry about. OS will go up, but right now, with their revenue capability, they have a lot of potential as of right now. And they just reported $60 million in top line revenue for 1 month just in September of 2023. So I do expect revenue to be very good in their financials coming out on Tuesday. And then they have a very big conference call held the day after on Wednesday, on November 15th. So this is one you really have to look at going into next week. Just keep an eye on their outstanding share count, as that is expected to go up some. So that's a concern right here. But, either way, with a $30 million market cap, they have a lot of potential as their revenue is continuing to go up, and their margins should go up as well. So back when they had this PR, this announcement marks the 11th consecutive month in which top line revenue has exceeded $45 million. And you can see it jump to $60 million for September. So a very big jump there. So with ticker SDOT, Sedock grouping, I'm really trying to see how their financials do go up, and if they do go up like they're expected to. And that's a very big catalyst coming Tuesday, one you definitely have to watch, with a conference call held the day after. So definitely want to put on your watch list and to see if they do improve their numbers and their profitability. Swifty Global Inc, ticker DRCR, which will have a ticker name change very soon, trading at 12 cents and a tiny $6 million market cap. They did $19.1 million in the first quarter of 2023, and this jumped to $24.2 million in the second quarter of 2023, and they're expecting it to jump up even more. So this is a ticker that really jumps up when financials come out, as they are improving a lot quarter over quarter. This is OTC play, and if it does go up, you should take profits very quickly. Actually, with any of these plays, if they do go up enough, you should take profits as soon as you get them, in my honest opinion, and move on to the next play. So Dear Cashmere Holding Company, DRCR, also known as Swifty Global. Swifty is a cutting-edge technology firm focused on creating groundbreaking solutions in the sports betting and gaming sectors. So Swifty is currently preparing for its operations and rollout plan for Africa and European markets, and preparation of the receipt of these licenses in the coming months. So a lot of big catalysts and expansion opportunities for Swifty Global. Swifty has now proven on numerous occasions its ability to successfully launch products into new regions, and has a large emphasis on the African and European market in 2024. Responded to FINRA comments, and while they can't guarantee it, they're hopeful that our application for their name and ticker change will be granted in the very near future, which will be a significant milestone. Having the correct name and ticker will allow us to increase our activity in terms of increasing public awareness about the business. Q3 financials, Q3 disclosures, and financials are due to be filed mid-November, which is a very big catalyst right here. And, they are expected to be another record-breaking quarter for the company, underlining the continued growth and rapid expansion of the company and reinforcing the superb work that the team is doing. One that usually does jump up around earnings season, and one that you could potentially swing and make a lot of money. It could easily get back to 15 to 20 cents as these record-breaking numbers do come out. Like I said, first quarter did $19 million in revenue, and this jumped to $24 million in the second quarter, and they're expecting another record-breaking quarter. So definitely one to watch in the next week or two, or actually very shortly. Ticker DRCR. We have a lot of pending catalysts for all these companies that I just talked about that are coming out within the next week or two, or even sooner than that, in the next 2 or 3 days for most of these companies. Make sure you like the video, put notifications on, and subscribe if you haven't already, so you do not miss out on these really good plays, and I will see you on the next video.